Good morning, watch people. My name is Martin Garthwaite, and this is the very first YouTube video that I've done. And it's in response to Paul Thorpe's recent video on crime in London. I love Paul's content, it's great. It's absolutely marvellous, and I've spoken to Paul via email on a number of occasions about a number of things. And he's a proper stand-up guy. But I was forced to think about making this short video in response to his London crime recent video. I live in London. I grew up in Kent. I moved to London in my early 20s, and I've been here ever since. I think Paul's characterisation of crime-ridden London is dangerous. Paul, with power comes responsibility. You have a following, an international following on YouTube. So the message that you sent yesterday was a bit disturbing for me, because this is not the London that I know. This is not the London that I live in. And I just want to pick you up on it, to be perfectly honest. There's a website called met.police.uk. Anybody can access it, and you can check the crime statistics out for particular parts of London. I had a brief look this morning, and I didn't go into too much detail because I wanted to make this video and get it out there as soon as I can. But of the crimes that I looked at very briefly in central London, Westminster, Covent Garden, Buckingham Palace, the biggest thefts were from lost property not being returned. I couldn't find a mugging anywhere. It's important that the facts and the figures speak for themselves. So I urge anyone that is considering coming to London and wearing a decent watch to not be afraid. Because the underlying tone of your message, Paul, made me afraid. And I live in this city, so what must it have done to people that don't live in this city? So all I would ask, Paul, is that please act a little bit more responsibly when it comes to these types of things. Especially when, as I did, very quickly this morning, checked out met.police.uk, and you can see the crime figures for particular parts of London. I've worn many Rolex watches in London. I've been to Notting Hill Carnival. I've woken up on a bus the other side of London after coming back from that event because I was drunk. I had my watch still on my wrist. I had no idea where I was. So, yeah, please, London is not this crime-ridden, rat-infested place of Rolex-stealing criminals, in my view. And I think the stats show that too. That's me done, over and out. And looking forward to the watch show, Paul. Looking forward to more content. And